We've been here 22 years as of June, this recent June.
Yeah. So we went to the models, which were at the end of our street. And it was during the week. There was nobody else there. Do you remember what impressed us?
Probably the friendliness of the people.
And
one of the first things we heard when we came here was how SaddleBrooke Community Outreach stored stuff for as a kids' closet in the garages of some of the model homes, and we really related to that as far as helping the people outside.
And it was, I think we can say it was one of the reasons we came to SaddleBrooke. We wanted to live in a community that felt a responsibility to the larger community, and those clothes in the closet and outreach just really impressed us.
Can you describe any memorable early meetings with SBCO volunteers?
Probably the first involvement, well, was the walkathon.
I drove the truck for the Goose, starting at the old location way before they moved into the current one, and we used to unload at the dock at the back in the middle of the store while customers were seeing what's coming in. And then we moved to the new store in I think March of 2010, and I drove the truck for years and years after that. I stopped driving a truck about 2 years ago when, like the rest of us, we're all getting older.
What about being involved with SBCO has brought you the most joy?
I have been on airplanes and other places and mentioned where we lived, and they knew about Kids Closet. People who didn't even live in Tucson, they had heard about it from relatives. And even though I think my involvement has been minimal, I take the pride of our community in creating such a wonderful operation.
It's Kids Closet, and then it blossomed into a teen closet, and I volunteered tutoring math up at at Oracle at the school up there for quite a while, and I've stopped doing that. I did that for, geez, over 10 years, 12 years.
I tutored as well, but not as long as he did. But you know, it just takes a little bit of help from a lot of people.
What were some of your most memorable moments from being a volunteer?
I'm a retired elementary teacher, so it was really fun to just go up and volunteer and not have the responsibility of the whole classroom. And I'm sure it was true for Skip, who did it longer than I. But when you walk in, the kids got this, oh, this is cool, this is something special. It's not threatening, I'm not going to get a grade, it's going to be helpful, and in some small way representing our community.
What would you tell someone who's thinking about becoming an SBCO volunteer?
Go for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
If you can drive, do something. If you can stand on your legs, do something. If you can sit in the chair, do something, but do something.
And if all else fails, donate.
Are you surprised at how much SBCO has grown over the past 25 years?
I'm surprised, yeah.
One of the reasons we moved to SaddleBrooke, because we believed it was a community of concerned citizens, people who had good experiences or whatever in their life and really now wanted to give back. And I think that's the basis for which outreach has grown. So it doesn't surprise me that it's grown. And the creative minds would say, we have enough money to do this. Wow, we now have enough money to do that.
Yeah.
And always thinking and always being willing to expand. Kids Closet isn't enough.